everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Clero.
Good to see you after a week. I always say it's good to see you, but I have never seen you. Okay, just a minute. I will reduce the volume there. Okay, so a short while ago, I played one of my favorite TV programs when I was a kid. Yeah, that was Robin Hood. When I was a kid, I was looking forward to watching it. What about Miss Priyanka Kumari? Did you like that TV series? No? Hello? Can you hear me? What about the others? Mrs. Garlage, can you hear me?
Yes, Tero. I
Okay.
can hear you.
Yeah. Was Robin Hood one of your favorite TV programs when you were a kid? When you were a kid? Tell me. Did you understand?
Sorry?
Yeah. Was Robin Hood one of your favorite TV programs when you were a kid? You can't hear me? Hello? Sanduni? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, Clero.
Very well? Or how? How can you hear me?
Clearly here.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's wrong with Mrs. Gallagher?
Uh, I can't understand what you ask, Tero.
I asked you about Robin
Your,
Hood.
your voice is clear, so
Oh.
clear. But
Mhm.
I can't understand what you ask.
Yeah,
What's
what
the
you
question?
asked me. Yeah,
Oh,
what I
yes.
asked you was when you were kid, you know, um, there were only a few TV programs for kids to watch. Okay. A short while ago, I played Robin Hood. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So was it one of your favorite TV programs?
Yes, Tero.
Hmm.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite
That's
program.
why I played it again. Okay.
Ah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
That's why I played it again. I
Sure, sure.
see. By the way, hmm. Sandhani, how is everything?
Great, Sarah.
Hmm.
In these days, raining situation.
Yeah, yes, it has been raining heavily for about, I think, uh, 4 or 5 days. It has been raining. Yeah. What about the weather conditions in your area, Mrs. Gallagher?
Our area also same, you know.
Oh, which means
It has
it's raining. It's raining heavily.
it, it's raining heavily.
It's raining heavily right now.
Now also uh, raining heavily
Oh, it is raining heavily right now.
right
Or you
now.
can
Yes,
say it's
from
pouring down. Yeah.
from early in the morning, raining
Hmm.
heavily.
I understand. I understand. Well, what about the other areas? Sevandi, what about the weather conditions in your area?
I think all island raining like this.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. My area also like that. Heavy rain
Ah,
and lightning and thundering.
it's lightning and thundering. I know there's a bit of risk when you join an online class, but here
No,
in
Tero,
Candy,
sorry, Tero. No, I didn't connect to Wi-Fi today. I only use mobile data. It's not good.
okay,
It's not good.
okay, I understand. Now you know um, here at Gelio area. Now this is uh, our professor's house. Okay, today he offered me dana. Then after that, I thought of doing your class in this house. Okay. So this is where I used to start the class. Okay. Now, uh, and but here at Gelioye, now his house is located at Gelioye. I think maybe 15 to 17 kilometers away from Kansas City, Gelioye. Okay. Now here, the weather is fine. It's not very sunny, but it's cloudy. And it's not raining. And compared to your areas, here, I think the weather is much better. Yeah. And Mrs. Gallagher, where do you live?
I live in Kottawa.
Ottawa. Okay. Now, how has the adverse weather conditions affected you? Affected your mood? බලපාලා තිබෙනවා නේද? අපි ඔය ඉගෙන ගත්තා නේද? Affect. Affect කියන එක නේද? Affect. 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 බලපානවට කියන අපි affect කියලා නේද? Affect. How has the adverse weather conditions affected you? Tell me. Yeah? How has the adverse weather conditions affected you? Didn't you go to work last couple of days?
No, I went to office, but weather condition is like this during 4 or 5 days.
Okay. The
Weather
weather
condition is
condition has been this way. This way කියලා කියන අපි මේ විදිහට. Now the weather conditions has been this way. I think the weather condition has been this way for about 1 week.
1 week for
Yeah,
about
weather conditions has been this way for about 1 week. Yeah, I know, especially the flood situations and I think a large number of people have been displaced. What's the meaning of displaced?
අවතැන්
අවතැන් වෙලා තිබෙනවා. Displaced. Neither. Large number of people have been displaced. Okay. I'm sorry to hear about that. Luckily, in our area. But our area, well, where I'm living right now, where I'm living these days, my meditation center, is sometimes prone to what's mean of prone? ලක් වෙනවා prone to another landslides. Landslides. Okay. අන්න ඒ ප්‍රදේශ ලක් වෙනවා නායම් වලට. Other than that, so okay. But this time we didn't experience such much rain here in Gampal area, Amblav area. Yeah. What about the other participants? Let me see. And today, uh, teacher Priyanka is not joining. And Sevandi, you were unable to join our spoken English class. And I sent you a message as well. And there was no reply. And what happened to you?
Actually, there last week my mother and my brother's birthday. We are giving to some. Uh, I mean, වැඩිහිටි නිවාසයකට දානයක් දුන්නා. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's why I cannot to join the two classes.
Oh, that's why I couldn't both classes. That's why I
Yeah.
couldn't both classes in a row. එක දිගට
Yeah.
කියනකොට අපි කියනවා මොකද්ද? In a row. එක දිගට බැරි වුණේ ඒ නිසා. In a row. That's why I couldn't join the class, both classes in a row. I understand. So you accumulated a lot of merit. අපි රැස් කරගන්න ඕනේ කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Accumulate. Accumulate a lot of merits. Accumulate a lot of merits. මොනේනම් අපි කුසල් ගොඩාක් රැස් කරගත්තා. Accumulate a lot of merits. I understand. You accumulated a lot of merits. Yeah, good for you. Okay. What about Nilanti? Are you there? Nilanti. Who is Senu and Tisu? I think that is Nilanti.
Yes, Tara.
Okay. How are you? How is weather right now in your area?
It has been raining today, Tara.
It's been good?
Yeah.
Sorry, I barely heard you. Say that again, please.
It has been raining today heavily.
It has been raining since morning. ಅದು ಉದಯದಂಗ್ ವಾಹಿನ. It has been raining heavily. It has been raining hard since morning. I understand. It has been raining hard since morning. Okay. Okay. What about, did you take, do you have kids?
Yes, Tara. I have two daughters.
Two daughters. Did you take them to Sunday school despite the heavy rain?
No, Tara. Today there is a Daham Pasal competition. There was.
There is a Sunday school competitions. I
Yes.
see. So they didn't take part in that competition?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Right. So as you all know, your final examination will take place on the 27th of this month, which means it leaves you only 2 weeks. ඉතිරි වෙලා තියෙනවා කියන අපි ඒක මොකක්ද කිව්වේ? It leaves you. It leaves you only 2 more weeks. Or you can say, we got 2 more weeks. Then you got 2 more weeks to prepare yourself. Okay. Well, yeah, at the beginning, maybe a couple of weeks back, and I told you what kind of questions there would be for the examinations. And, MCQ questions, there will be around 40 MCQ questions. Yeah. Grammar, study very well. Okay. So always try to be true to yourself. ඔබ ඔබටම අවංක වෙන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. නේද? ඔබ ඔබටම අවංක වෙලා උත්සාහ කරලා එහෙම කරන්න. එතකොට තමයි ඒක වඩා වැදගත් වෙන්නේ කියලා මම හිතනවා. Okay. Right. And Sanduni, are you working hard these days? Do you have enough time to study English? I know as a university student, you have to study the other subjects as well. Is it possible for you to study 1 hour at least, Sanduni?
Mm. In these weekend days, also I used to improve my English knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
In weekdays, I can't allocate time for improve English.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I watch some video.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, more time I allocate in Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, right. So during the week, it is quite impossible. It is quite impossible for you to study English as there are other subjects. You have some other subjects to study. Okay, so you try to study English at the weekend. Okay, right. What about Sevandi? Sevandi, I know you go to work every day except Saturdays and Sundays. And what about, do you have enough time to study English?
Uh, yes, there are 2 hours. I will study every day.
Wow. I try to study at least 2 hours. I try to study at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours a day. Okay, I appreciate it. What about your brother? I can remember 2 weeks ago he was joining our Zoom class. Then all of a sudden he left. And did he call you?
Yes, sir. He will also ready for exam.
Okay, he's getting ready. Okay. Has he watched the other videos? I mean, every week, even though if a student is unable to join live teaching, he is able to watch the recording. Has he watched the previous videos? No? Has he watched the previous
Yes,
videos?
sir.
Okay, he has.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. And Amasha, how about you, Amasha?
Hello.
Yes, Amasha, how are you?
Yeah, Thero, I'm feeling good. How about you?
I'm good. Yeah. I came from my meditation center at Ambuluava. I had a nice
Mm-hmm.
time practicing meditation last couple of days. And
Oh,
yeah, and this is going to be the last Poya day for the Rains Retreat. So the Rains Retreat means, අභිධන්න මොකද්ද? වස් කාලයට කියන්නේ Rains Retreat. Yeah. So everybody knows Rains Retreat last in a few days time. So uh, there's a lot of we have people are going to do a lot of meritorious deeds. Yeah. Amasha, what do you do actually?
um, I'm doing some businesses right now. That's some family business. But still I'm studying. Yeah, I'm doing both.
Say that again, please.
Oh, I mean, I'm doing some businesses right now. That's my family businesses.
Okay.
Now I'm running that.
Mhm.
And still I'm studying. So yeah,
Wow, you're taking care of your family business, or when you
yeah,
get some
actually.
free time and you learn
Hmm.
English. Yeah, which is inevitable. නේද? අත්‍යවශ්‍ය නැතුවම බැරි දෙයක් තමයි. නේද? Okay,
Oh,
right, very good indeed. Okay, You must have got your homework. Well, I sent you number of documents um, maybe 2, 3 days ago. Must have downloaded. Have you got the documents, MSP?
Yes, sir. Friday night we got that.
Okay, Friday night. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. You got 2 days. That's okay. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the tag questions answers. Okay, tag questions answers. We must have a talk about the tag questions. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Tag questions. Questions tag. Number one. Okay. Now you try to make these sentences. Question tags exercises 2 or 1. This must be it. 1. Right. First one. She doesn't like him, does she? Okay. Number 1. You haven't got a car. Then how would you make the tag? You haven't got a car. Today, teacher Priyanka is not there. Okay. But anyway, you can try. She doesn't like him, does she? You haven't got a car. Now, this is the
Haven't you?
verb.
Haven't you?
This is haven't. Then it has to be have.
Have you?
Have
Have you?
Have you?
Yeah. You haven't got a car, have you?
Hmm.
Okay. Number 2. Carol hasn't arrived yet. තාම Carol ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ නේද? This is hasn't. Negative verb.
Has Carol?
Positive වෙනවා. එහෙනම් has නේද? Has.
Has he?
Has she? That's right. Has she? They weren't very relaxed. ඒගොල්ලෝ
Were
එච්චර
they?
relax වෙලා හිටියේ නෙවෙයි නේද? එතකොට they weren't
Were
very
were
relaxed.
Were
they?
they?
Were they? Were they? Number 4. He doesn't like her.
Does he?
Does he?
Let's see. Very good. She is very attractive,
Is
Is
she?
she?
Isn't she?
isn't she?
Isn't
That's
Isn't
right.
she?
Isn't she? Number 6. You haven't seen my sister today. You haven't seen
Have
my
you?
sister today. Then
Have you?
have you? Very good. I am late.
Am I?
No.
No.
am එකට අදාළව අපි කිව්වා ඒක නෙගටිව් කරන්න බෑ කියලා. එහෙනම් මොකද්ද ගන්න කිව්වේ? සෙවන්න.
You are?
Aren't I?
Aren't I?
Are you? Are you?
Aren't I?
Aren't you?
Right?
Aren't
I'm late, aren't I?
aren't you?
Number 8. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Do we?
True.
Hmm?
Do we?
Let
Is it?
huh?
Is it?
No.
Isn't it?
No.
Go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk.
Don't you? Mhm.
Let's කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Let us කියන එක නේද?
Isn't.
Let us. එතකොට don't we තම දාන්න වෙන්නේ නේද? ඔව්. ඔව්.
Don't we?
නම බලන්න. You aren't going to school today. You aren't going to school today.
Are you?
Are you?
Are you? Correct. They are on holiday,
Aren't they?
Aren't they?
aren't they? It's very expensive.
Is it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? It's very expensive. Eka
Isn't
goda
it?
gana ned, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Gana
Isn't
ned
it?
gana, isn't it? Okay. Next one. You can play the drums,
Can't
Can't
you?
you? Can't you?
can't you? The movie was great.
Wasn't
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 it?
wasn't
Wasn't it?
wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Yeah. He couldn't remember.
Would he?
Would
Could
he?
he? Tim, you don't know where Sandra is,
Do,
Don't you?
do you?
do
Do
you?
you? Do you?
Don't mean do
Do
you?
you? Do you?
That questions too, Valandanapi. Okay. Yes. He lives in a small town.
Does doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Doesn't he? That's right. He lives in a small house. The method verb begane. Simple present simple තියෙන්නේ. Present simple තියෙනකොට අපි ගන්නවා මොකද්ද? Do does. ඒ නිසා he
Doesn't
lives
he?
in a small town. Does he නෙවෙයි. Doesn't he? මෙතන තියෙන්නේ positive නේ negative කරන්න ඕන. You had the flu last week.
Didn't you?
Didn't you?
Didn't you?
Didn't.
මෙතන තියෙන simple past tense එහෙනම් did එක දානවා. එතකොට negative කරන්න ඕනේ මෙතන positive තියෙන නිසා. You had the flu last week, didn't you? Number 3. They moved to Berlin.
Didn't.
Didn't they?
Didn't they?
මෙන්න මේ
Didn't they?
example එකේ තියෙන sentence එක වගේමයි. Susan will help you. Susan will help you.
Won't he?
Want,
Won't
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 he?
he?
want she. That's right. Number 5. He has got a little dog. He has got a little
Yes.
dog.
Hasn't he?
Hasn't he? Correct. Hasn't he?
Hasn't he? Has
Next one. Number 6. They came home late.
Didn't
Did
they?
they?
didn't they?
Didn't they?
They. Very good.
Didn't.
Number 7. You don't speak Spanish.
Do you?
Do
Do
you?
you? Very good. Number 8. She was there.
Did
Wasn't
she?
Wasn't
Didn't she?
Now,
wasn't she?
Wasn't
was
she?
it in,
Wasn't
yeah?
Wa-
Wasn't she?
Wasn't she?
Hey, Hitia? Neither. He cooks well.
doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he? Very
Doesn't
good.
he?
Doesn't he? They aren't at home.
Are
Are
they?
they?
Are they? You like beef,
Do
Do you? Don't
don't
you?
you?
don't
Don't
you?
you?
That's right. I will see you again.
Want you?
Want
Want you?
want you?
I
Mm,
will see you again.
Won't I?
Won't I? That's right.
won't I?
They weren't angry.
Were they?
Were
Were
they?
Were
they?
they?
You didn't visit him.
Did
Did
you?
you?
You.
You didn't visit him, did you?
You?
You.
He wants to go on holidays,
Doesn't
Doesn't he?
he?
Doesn't he?
doesn't he?
Doesn't.
Correct. Okay, now translation 21. And the translation 21. Right. ඒකේ තියෙනවා tag questions ඒවා මේවා බලන්න. අද හරිම සීතලයි නේද?
Very cool.
It's very cold.
Very cool. Isn't
Indeed.
Very cold today. දැන් tag එක මොකක්ද? Isn't
Isn't it?
it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? It's very cold today, isn't it?
Isn't it?
නේද? සීතලයි නේද? අද හරිම සීතලයි නේද? Right? දෙක තියෙනවා. ඔබට වාහන හතරක් තිබෙනවා නේද?
You
You
have
have four vehicles,
vehicles,
don't you?
don't
Oh, එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. You have 4 vehicles. නේද? Don't you? අද haven't you කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. තේරෙනවද? You have 4 vehicles. සමහර අවස්ථාවලදී අපි you have 4 vehicles, right? එහෙමත් කියනවා. Four vehicles, right? එහෙමත් කියනවා. Okay? Number 3. ඔබට මේ කාමරය ඇතුළු දුම්බීමට අවසරය ලබා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට
You are not allowed to
You
smoke
are not
inside
allowed
this
to
room.
smoking in
that's right.
this
You're
room.
not allowed to smoke in this room. You are not allowed to smoke in this room. ඇයි ඔබ
I
ක්‍රීඩා කරමින් මේ විදිහට කාලේ නාස්ති කරන්න?
Why are you wasting your
will
time playing computer games like this?
Very good. Why are you playing? Why are you wasting your time? නාස්ති කරනවට කියන්නේ waste නේ. Why are you wasting your time playing computer games like this? Why are you why are you wasting your time playing computer games like this? මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. Okay? මම හිතන්නේ අපේ රට හොඳ අතට පත් වෙයි. අතට නෙමෙයි අතට. මම
I
හිතන්නේ
think that
I think our
that
country will be a good position, good.
I think that
My
our
point
country
of
is
view,
getting
our
better.
country is getting better.
I think our country is getting better. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට හොඳ අතට පත් වෙනවනේ. පත් වේවි කියලා නෙවෙයි නේද? I think our country is getting better කියන එක යොදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. I think our country is getting better now. දැන් හොඳ අතට පත් වෙනවා. දැන් එකක් දානවනේ now එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. සමහර විට ඔබට වෙනස් අදහසක් ඇති.
Maybe you have a different idea.
Maybe සමහර විට කියනකොට අපි ගන්න maybe කියන එක නේද? Maybe you have a different idea.
you have an
දැන් මේක මෙහෙමත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. You may have a different idea කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරියට ගියා. එහෙනවද මාව නෑ නේද?
I don't know.
කරන්ට් එක ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ ඉක්මනට අපි හදා ගන්නම්. අමාෂා එහෙනවද ඔයාලට?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Okay. Just a few seconds. Okay, never mind. We can continue. Right. Okay, now never mind. Let's get on with this one. Maybe we can get on with the class for about 5 minutes. I think power will be restored. නේද? ඉදිරි බලය විනාඩි 5ක් ඇතුළත හරියයි කියලා අපි හිතනවා. Never mind. Okay, next sentence. නුදුරු අනාගතයේදීම ලෝක යුද්ධයක් ඇති වේවි. නුදුරු අනාගතයේදී ලෝක යුද්ධයක් ඇති වේවි.
there will be
ආ
there will be
There will be a world war
world war in near future.
in the near future. There will be a world war in the near future. Do you think so, Mrs. Gallagher?
Sorry?
Do you think so?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think there will be a world war. Because if the Israel is gonna attack Iran and they will retaliate. ඒගොල්ලෝ නැවත පලිගන්න හදාවි. The more countries will get involved in this. මේකට තව සම්බන්ධ වේවි. Like, China, Russia. Yeah. then I think it will directly affect the third world countries like Sri Lanka. Yeah, never mind. වරදකරුවන් සිරේට ඇවිය යුතුයි. කොහොමද කියන්නේ?
Convicts should be sent to jail.
Say that again, please.
Convicts should be sent to jail.
Must.
Convicted.
Convicts. Convicts.
Convicted should be sent to prison.
Should be sent to prison. Neither.
Sent to jail.
Oh, went to jail, නැත්නම් went to prison, right? Okay. Next one. ඔබට බේරෙන්න ඕනි නම් ඔබ පොලිසියට ඇත්ත කිය යුතුයි.
If you want to escape, you have to tell the truth to police.
Yeah. If you want to escape, පැනලා යන්න ඕන නම් බේරෙන්න ඕන නම් නේද? If you want to escape, you have to මොකද්ද?
Tell truth.
Tell the police the truth. නැත්නම් කියනවා tell the truth to the police.
To the police.
අපේ ලංකාවේ දේශපාලන ක්‍රමයේ දැඩි විවේචන ලක් කරනවා පිට රට විසින්. දැන් මේ ඔක්කොම මික්ස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ passive voice තියෙනවා, ඉගෙන ගත්ත lessons ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා, tag questions තියෙනවා. ඔක්කොම මිශ්‍ර කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Yes. අපේ ලංකාවේ දේශපාලන ක්‍රමයේ දැඩි විවේචන ලක් කරනවා පිට රට විසින්. How do you?
Political system in our Sri Lanka have to criticize by abroad.
නෑ have to වෙන්නේ නෑ දරුවෝ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ලංකාවේ දේශපාලන ක්‍රමය. The politics.
Our Sri Lankan political system is several criticized by foreign countries.
Highly criticized. It is highly criticized by the foreign countries. Neil.
Our Sri Lankan political system is severely criticized by foreign countries.
Severely criticized. Okay, severely criticized by foreign countries. Okay, Sri Lankan political system. Okay. මුස්ලිම් චාරිත්‍රානුකූල වලට අනුව කෙනෙක් මිය ගියහම පැය 24 ඇතුළතදී භූම දානය කරන්න ඕන.
According to Muslim rites, burial is to be done when someone dies within 24 hours.
Okay, say that again, Amasha.
According to Muslim
rites. And how to spell rites?
R-I-T-E-S.
Very good. R-I-T-E-S. අපි rights කියලා කියනවා චාරිත්‍ර, විති, එනේවට තමයි rights කියන්නේ R-I-T-E-S. Okay? Oh, ඊට පස්සේ
Burial is to be done when someone dies within 24 hours.
Burial should be done.
Burial.
නැත්නම් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද? A dead body should be buried. නේද? burial කියන ගන්න පුළුවන් වැරදීම. should be done කියන ගන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් a dead body should be buried. B-U-R-I-E. මේවයි translation එක ඉස්සරහට හම් වෙනකොට අපිට කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. Within මොකක්ද? 24 hours. Okay. මම හිතනවා ගොඩක් රටවල් මේ යුද්ධයට සම්බන්ධ වෙවි කියලා.
I think many countries will join for this war.
I think many countries will get involved. Get involved in this war. මේ දවස්වල මුළු ලංකාවට ලොකු වැස්සක් ඇදහැරෙනවා.
It's raining heavily all of the Sri Lanka these days.
It's raining heavily
whole of Sri Lanka these days.
Mm-hmm.
If not these days, it's
These days
raining
it is
heavily all
raining
of Sri Lanka.
contentos all over Sri Lanka.
All over Sri Lanka. It's raining heavily all over Sri Lanka. That's right. ඒක අකට ගන්න පුළුවන් මුලට ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඇත්තටම කෘෂිකර්මාන්තය සඳහා අපිට විශාල ජල මට්ටමක් අවශ්‍යයි මේ අවුරුද්දේ.
Certainly, we want huge water bill.
Okay. So meanwhile, I would like to remind you that there's a power failure here. And I think the power will be back in a few minutes' time. Right now, he has a USB or something. Yeah. But I'm in darkness. Yeah. But anyway, we'll be able to get on with the class another 10 minutes, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Then ඇත්තටම කෘෂිකර්මාන්ත සඳහා අපිට විශාල ජල මට්ටමක් අවශ්‍යයි මේ අවුරුද්දේ. Say that again, please.
We really need a lot of water this year for agriculture.
විශාල ජල මට්ටමක්. අපිට ඒක අදහස් කරේ ඇත්තටම rainfall එකක් නේද? Rainfall එකක් විශාල ජල මට්ටමක්. We really need good rainfall for the agriculture this year. අපි ආනයනය කරන භාණ්ඩ සීමා කළ යුතුයි.
We should limit the goods we import.
Yeah, we should limit the goods we import. නේද? අපි ආනයනය කරන භාණ්ඩ සීමා කළ යුතුයි. විදුලි බිල් වහාම අඩු කළ යුතුයි.
Electricity bills must be reduced.
Okay. Electric bills must be reduced.
Reduced.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Oh, immediately. That's right. Then අපේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ ඇමතිවරු 4 දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා.
There are four
There are
ministers
4 ministers.
in our
In our
parliament
parliament.
There are 4 ministers in our parliament.
now.
Oh, ඇමරිකාවේ මිනිස්ටර් කියන එක භාවිතා කරන්නේ කාටද? චර්ච් එකේ ඉන්නේ මිනිස්ටර්. ඒගොල්ලෝ මොකද්ද භාවිතා කරන්නේ? ඇමරිකාවේ ඉන්න කට්ටිය. ඇමරිකාවේ මිනිස්ටර්ස්ලා නැහැ. ඉන්නේ කවුද? Senator. මතක තියාගන්න senatorsලා ඉන්නේ. තේරෙනවද? Senator. Okay. අනුරාධපුර ගොවීන්ට ඉක්මනින්ම පොහොර සහනාදර ලබා දිය යුතුයි. Yes.
The
අනුරාධපුර
people,
Oh,
the people who live
yes.
the
අනුරාධපුර ගොවීන්ට. The farmers in
farmers in
Hmm?
In farmers in Anuradhapura should be given fertilizers soon.
giving them
Oh, should be given. නේද? Should be given fertilizer subsidy. සහනාධාර කියන අපි subsidy කියලා කියන්නේ නේද? Oh,
as well as
Fertilizer subsidy should be given to Anuradhapura farmers.
it is also correct. It is also correct. ඒක subject objects දෙකක් තියෙන නිසා අපිට භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ විදිහට. Okay? නැත්තම් ඉස්සර වගේ මිනිසුන් උද්ඝෝෂණ පටන් ගනීවි. Yes. නැත්තම් ඉස්සර වගේ මිනිස්සු උද්ඝෝෂණ පටන් ගනීවි.
If not, people start protesting.
Otherwise නේද? නැත්තම් අපි කියන මොකද්ද? Otherwise. එහෙම නැත්තම් or else. Or else. Otherwise. Otherwise people We'll start. Okay, මොකක්ද? Protest. Protest කියලා කියන්නේ අපි උද්ඝෝෂණ වලට පටන් ගන්න.
Like before.
Like before, like before. ඊළඟ අපේ රටේ මිනිස්සු ගොඩක් කුහකයි.
The people
In
in our
our
country
country,
serve food.
so
අපේ රටේ මිනිස්සු ගොඩක් කුහකයි. මොකක්ද ඒකට භාවිත කරලා තියෙන්නේ?
The people
People in our country are very hypocritical.
Hypocritical. That's right. Hypocritical. ඒක තමයි භාවිත කරන්නේ කුහකයි කියන එක. Right. Very good,
How
Dimple.
to pronounce that word, Thero?
Sorry?
Sorry. How to pronounce that word? Hypothetical.
Hypocritical. Hypocritical. Okay. Hypocritical. Okay. You can see it next week. Right now.
Thank you, Thero.
Okay. Now today we are going to study some letters. Okay. Last week we read a couple of essays and we learned you came across some good range of vocabulary and you learned how to write an advanced essay and so on. Today I'm going to teach you how to write a letter. These are formal letters. I have a vast collection of letters. Okay. Vast collection of letters. Okay. What I'm going to show you is, let's see. Complaint letters. Cancel. Okay. How to cancel? Please cancel our order for their in our hotel area heavily thundering and raining. Low connection, so I'll leave in. Something is leaving. It's thundering. Okay. You try to okay, never mind. Never mind. When the weather is going to be normal, you can join. Please cancel our order for the okay product order. Please cancel our order for the socks. Okay, we don't know. We have just found a large number of these socks in a storage room in the back of our warehouse. A warehouse එකේ ඊට පස්සේ තිබිලා ඔන්න හොයාගත්තා. දැන් order එකක් දීලා තියෙන්නේ. We will place another order when our current supply runs out. What's mean of runs out?
ඉවර වුණාම තෝගේ
අන්න හරි. ඉවර වුණාම තොගේ ඉවර වුණාම. That's right, runs out. So the power's back. Yeah, the power's back. No problem. So it's possible for us to get on with the class without any hassle. හරිදරකින් තොරව. When our current supply, වර්තමානයේ තියෙන supply එක ඉවර වුණාට පස්සේ runs out, yours truly, right? Then the second one. This certified letter is to cancel the order. This letter is to inform. And is to එක දාලා යොදා ගන්න. This certified letter is to cancel the order. Order එක cancel කරන්න මොන order එකද? I placed. අපි ගමු 2 days ago. එහෙම නැත්නම් 11th of October. With one of your door-to-door encyclopedia salesmen. encyclopedia එකට මොකද්ද සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ? මං හිතන්නේ විශ්වකෝෂය කියලා වගේ තමයි ඒකට සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ නේද? ඔව්. ඒ කියන්නේ encyclopedia එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ විස්තර සහිතව. ඔව්. This certified letter is to cancel the order I placed with one of your door-to-door encyclopedia salesmen. හරහා තමා අරන් තියෙන්නේ. He was extremely pushy. What does it mean pushy? He was extremely pushy. Means අයියෝ මේක ගන්නකෝ පෙරත්ත කරනවා කරදර කරන්න නේද? අන්න එහෙම කරදර කරන්න. එයාට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ extremely pushy and I acted impulsively. මම ආවේගශීලීව වගේ ඒ වෙලාවේදී ක්‍රියා කරේ. අර කියපු නිසා. After he left, I regretted my actions. What do you mean regretted? Regret. Regret කියන්නේ මොකක්ද පුතේ? පසුතැවෙනවට කියනවා මොකද්ද? regret කියලා කියනවා. Regret. පසුතැවෙනවා. After he left, I regretted my actions. ඔහු පිටත් වුණාට පස්සේ මම පසුතැවුණා මගේ action එක පිළිබඳව. Okay? Regretted. Okay. Next one. Luckily, a friend pointed out the law. Pointed out කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? What's the meaning of pointed out?
පෙන්වනු
පෙන්වාදෙනවා.
විස්තර කරලා පෙන්නවුවා නේද? A friend pointed out the law. නීතිය පෙන්නවුවා. Stating ප්‍රකාශ කරමින් පෙන්වමින් නේද? විස්තරාත්මකව පෙන්වමින් stating that there is a 3-day cooling off period. What's the meaning of cooling off period? ඒ බඩු ලැබෙන්න කලින් තියෙන cool off period එක. cooling off period එක. ඒක ඒ කාලය තුලදී ක්‍රියාමාර්ගයක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right? මොකද අද ඕඩර් කරපු එක හෙට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා ඒකට කියනවා අපි cooling off. There is a 3-day cooling off period in this state in which buyers may cancel orders. එතනදී buyers ලට පුළුවන් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ orders cancel කරන්න which may cancel orders placed. දැන් order එකක් දාන්න place an order කියන්නේ අපි. ඒ වගේ තමයි අතර place with door-to-door salesman. I checked this information out with the Attorney General. එහෙනම් ඔන්න නඩුකාර කෙනෙක් එක්ක ඒ විදිහට අපි ඒක පරීක්ෂා කරලා බලමු. Enclosed, you will find a copy of my contract. Enclosed කියලා කියන්නේ බහාලනවා, එවනවා. I am enclosing an envelope. I'm enclosing a stamp. ඒ කියන්නේ බහාලනවා, එවලා තියෙනවා. නේද? ඇතුළත් කරලා තිබෙනවා. attach කරලා තියෙනවා. Enclosed, you will find a copy of my contract. My contract එකේ copy එකක් මේ සමග අමුණා ඇත. I have also told my bank to stop payment. ඒකට ගෙවන්න එපා කියලා on the down payment check. Next one. So the above mentioned actions should conclude this matter. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද conclude කියන්නේ? end කියන එක. එතකොට ඉහත සඳහන් කළ ක්‍රියාවන් මෙහි මොකද්ද? අවසන් කළ යුතුයි මේ කාරණේ. ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ. Should conclude this matter. I regret මම පසුතැවෙනවා කනගාටු වෙනවා any inconvenience සිදුනාන යම්කිසි අපහසුතාවයක් නේද? any inconvenience මොනවද? that may have caused your company. ඔබගේ සමාගමට සිදු වෙන්නට ඇති. දැන් අපි සිදුනාම කියලා අනිවාර්යෙන් කියන්නේ. ඒක තමයි may have caused your company. කියන එක භාවිතා කරන්න sincerely. Right. බලමු third one එක. Right. Dear name. Our customer has informed us that she can wait no longer for the merchandise we ordered from you on. Mrs. Gallagher, what's the meaning of merchandise? Merchandise. Yeah, you
Vela.
must know. Merchandise. Goods for sale or goods for buying and selling. විකිණීම සහ මිලදී ගැනීම තිබෙන භාණ්ඩවල තමයි ගොඩක් කියලා කියන්නේ. නේද? No longer for the merchandise we ordered from you on. Our customer has informed us. දැනුවත් කරලා තිබෙනවා, දන්නලා තියෙනවා. That she can wait no longer. තවදුරටත් බලාගෙන ඉන්න බෑ for the merchandise. මේ භාණ්ඩ සම්බන්ධයෙන් මොන භාණ්ඩද? We ordered from you on 2nd of September. ඔන්න අපි දවසක් දානවා එහෙම. Right? From you on 2nd of September. ඔන්න බලන්න ඒක ලියපු හැටි. Our customer has informed us. අපිට දැනුවත් වෙලා තියෙනවා. that ටික දානවා. That she can wait no longer. මේ ගෑනු කෙනෙක් යා customer. හරිද? ඒ නිසා තමයි she කියලා දාලා තියෙන්නේ. She can wait no longer. තවදුරටත් බලා ඉන්න බෑ කියලා for the merchandise. මොන භාණ්ඩ සඳහා මොන භාණ්ඩද? අපි ඕඩර් කරපු ඒවා ඔයාගෙන් on 2nd of September. අන්න එහෙම දැම්මා. We are therefore ඒ නිසා cancelling our purchase order. Purchase කියන්නේ මොකේද? අපි දන්නවා මොකද්ද purchase? මිලදී ගන්නවාට කියනවා purchase order. මිලදී order එක නේද? ඇනවුම. එතකොට purchasing power කියලා තියෙනවා ආර්ථික විද්‍යාවේ මොකක්ද ඒකට කියනවා ක්‍රය ශක්තිය නේද? ක්‍රය ශක්තිය කියලා කියනවා. purchasing power කියලා කියනවා. Right? මිලදී ගැනීම ශක්තිය. Which was contingent on delivery. Which was contingent on delivery prior to කියලා කියනවා. එතකොට ඉතා ඉක්මනින් කරන්න අවශ්‍යයි on delivery prior to කියන්නේ අහවල් කලින් දවසට කියන තේරුම එනවා එතන. Okay? Under the circumstances මේ තත්ත්වයන් යටතේ under the circumstances we are certain that you will understand the necessity of our cancelling this order. මේ තත්ත්වයන් යටතේ ඔබට තේරෙනවා ඇති මේ order එක cancel කිරීමේ අවශ්‍යතාවය. We are certain that you will understand. ඔබට මේ order එක මේ ඇනවුම cancel කිරීමේ අවශ්‍යතාවය තේරුම් ගන්නවා කියලා අපිට ස්ථීරව හිතන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම තමයි ඒකේ තේරුම. ඊළඟ cancel එකට යනවා අපි. Last one. Notice to cancel the entire order. සම්පූර්ණ order එකම cancel කරනවා නම් අපි ගන්නවා reference is made to our purchase order to or contract dated මෙතන දාන contract date එක a copy of which is enclosed. purchase order එකට අදාළව මේකේ සඳහනක් ඔන්න බහාලලා තිබෙනවා දාලා තිබෙනවා කියන එක ඔන්න අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay? ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay? Right. Okay. Due to your failure to ship the goods, එතකොට ඔබගේ නොහැකියාව නිසා due to your failure to ship the goods භාණ්ඩ නැව්ගත කිරීමට ඔබට තිබුණු අපොහොසත්කම නිසා ඒක තමයි ගන්නේ due to your failure to ship the goods within the time ඒ සඳහන් කරන ලද කාලය තුලදී භාණ්ඩ නැව්ගත කිරීමට ඔබට ඇතිවුණු නොහැකියාව නිසා within the time required අවශ්‍ය කාලයේදී we hereby cancel said order. සඳහන් කරන ලද මේ order එක අපි cancel කරනවා. we hereby කියන එක ගොඩක් වෙලාවට දානවා නීතිමය තත්ත්වයන් යටතේ මේ කියලා ඔය දාන එකක් ඒක. Reserving such further rights we may have. නේද? Reserving such further rights we may have. ඒ කියන්නේ අතරම අපි තියෙන ඒ අයිතිය පාවිච්චි කරලා තමයි ඒක කරන්න. ඒක අපිට තියෙනවා බලයක්. Okay? Right. Spoken English. දැන් අපි විවිධ මාතෘකා යටතේ අපිට spoken English ඇත්තරම හදාගන්න හැදිලා තියෙන්නට ඕනි. ඒ නිසා ඒවා අත්‍යවශ්‍යයි. අපි යනවා. එහෙනම් අද topics කීපයක් තෝරගන්න. Right. මේ වගේ උත්තරයක් දීලා තියෙනවා. newspaper ගැන බලන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න පුළුවන් trees ගැන තියෙනවා. අපි මෙන්න මේවට දෙන උත්තරයි මේකේ තියෙන උත්තරයි ඒවත් එක්ක බලමු ටිකක් විතර. Right. හොඳයි අපි කීප දෙනෙක් තමයි සම්බන්ධ වෙලා ඉන්නේ. Okay, Amasha. You don't need to give 4, 5 sentences. I think 2 sentences will do. What I'm going to ask you is, Amasha, how many hours do you sleep every day?
Every day, I think 6 hours, around 6 hours.
About 6 hours. Okay, about 6
No,
hours.
around 6 hours.
Around 6 hours.
Yeah.
Around 6 hours. Okay. What about Mrs. Gallagher? But this sentence is not enough, actually. You have to give some reasons why you take only 6 hours sleep. As far as we know, a healthy person has to take 6 to 8 hours sleep. Okay. But you take 6 hours sleep. Okay. Mrs. Gallagher, what about you? How many hours do you sleep every day?
I also same. Every day I get 6 hours for sleep.
Every day, I take 6 hours sleep. Okay.
Not exactly 6 hours. Maybe it
Around
can
6
change in
බලන්න.
weekends.
මේකේ බලන්න මේ වගේ එකට උත්තරයක් දෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා බලන්න. Usually I sleep for 7 to 8 hours every night in order to let my body relax. බලන්න ගලපලා තියෙන හැටි. But if I want to do something very important at night, I could at a push sleep for less than 4 hours. I could at a push. ඒ කියන්නේ මම push කරලා හරි නේද? මම බලන්නේ කොහොම හරි කරලා හැරගෙන ඉන්න නේද? Mrs. Gallagher, read out the first one. Usually, yes.
Usually I sleep for 7 to 8 hours every night in order to let my body relax. But if I want to do something very important at night, I could at a push sleep for less than 4 hours.
Okay. Right. Next one. MSP. Is it necessary to take a nap every day?
No,
Sometimes
Tero. No, Tero.
Why?
Because I have lot of work to do. That's why, and I haven't any habit like that.
Okay. Any other answers? What about Nilanti? What do you think? Is
No,
it necessary
Tero.
to take a nap every day?
No, Tero. I have a lot of works because
You have a lot of work. Okay, in general, समस्या question ගත්තොත් එහෙම අපි ඒකට කොහොමද කියන්නේ? අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් නේද? මොකද්ද? Taking a nap during the daytime මොකද්ද? Causes හේතින මොනවටද? Business තරබාරුකමට ඒ වගේ අපි කියවලා බලමු. Okay, Sewandi, you can read this.
believe that after having lunch.
Yeah. Yes, I believe that after having lunch at noon. That is how she thinks, okay? It's
It's
beneficial
beneficial.
to take a nap. Vasiteno. It's beneficial to take a nap. Half an hour's snooze would be enough. නේද? half an hour snooze කියලා කියන්නේ ඒක කෙටි නිින්දකට තමයි අපි snooze කියලා කියන්නේ. නේද? පැය භාගයක විතර half an hour snooze would be enough to brace oneself for the task uh, of the uh,
Afternoon.
of the afternoon. එතකොට මොකක්ද ඒකේ තේරුම?
Take a nap is beneficial.
beneficial කිව්වේ අපි දන්නවා වාසි කියන එක. නේද? එතකොට අපි කියනවා it's beneficial to take a nap. Half an hour snooze would be enough to brace oneself. ඒ කියන්නේ brace oneself කියන එකේ තේරුම තමයි මේ something කදකට කියන අපි difficult or unpleasant දෙයකට සූදානම් වෙනවට තමයි කියන්නේ brace yourself කියලා කියන්නේ. brace yourself. නැත්නම් prepare කියන එකට තමයි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට brace කියලා කියන්නේ. brace oneself for the brace yourself for the task of the afternoon. Yes, I believe that after having lunch at noon, it's beneficial to take a nap. Beneficial. Half an hour snooze would be enough. To brace oneself for the task. Brace can prepare කරනවා කියන එක. For the task of the afternoon. හවස තියෙන කාර්යයන් වලට නිර්භීත මුහුණ දීම සඳහා. I'm sorry, it's too noisy out there. There's a procession going on. පෙරහැරක් යනවා ළඟදී. I think it's a bit noisy. තුන්වෙනි තියෙනවා do all people sleep a lot? Why? Priyanka Kumari, can you give me a proper answer? Do all people sleep a lot? Why? Do all people sleep a lot? Why? Yes, Priyanka Kumari, what do you think? Yes, at least give me yes or no answer. Do all people sleep a lot?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Yeah, you can say yes, they do. Yeah. Why? Yes, I guess elderly people do need to sleep more. එතකොට මෙතන I guess මම හිතනවා elderly people මෙතන do එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා මෙතන need තියෙනවා. එයි මේ do එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. මේකට අපි stress කරන්න මේක අවධාරණය යොමු කරන්න ඕන හින්දා තමයි නේද? මේ emphasize කරන්න ඕන හින්දා තමයි මේ do එකක් දාලා තියෙන්නේ. නැත්තම් I guess elderly people need to sleep more. මං හිතන්නේ elderly people ලට නිදා ගන්න ඕනි වැඩිපුර. එතකොට ඒක අවධාරණය කරන්න do එකක් දාන්න. Do need sleep. ඇත්තටම ඒගොල්ලන්ට මේ වැඩිපුර ටිකක් නිදා ගන්න ඕන. I believe the reason is මං හිතන්නේ ඇත්තටම හේතුව තමයි that after years of working අවුරුදු ගානක් තිස්සේ වැඩ කරලා after years of working and stress ඒ වගේම වැඩ කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන stress එකක් ඇතිව the natural process breaks down person's body මේ ස්වභාවික මේ process එක මේ ක්‍රියාවලිය යනවා break down a person's body until all they want to do is sleep නේද එතකොට අතන වැඩිපුරම නිින්ද කියන එක අවශ්‍යයි වෙනකොට consequently මේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක් වශයෙන් their bodies take no longer to recharge their bodies take no longer to recharge their batteries ඒ කියන්නේ ආපහු නේද their bodies ආපහු recharge කරන්න බැරි තරම් ඉතින් නිදා ගන්නවා නේද ඒක තමයි ඒකේ තේරුම right how to have a good sleep කොහොමද හොඳ නිින්දක් ගන්නෙ කොහොමද හොඳ නිින්දක් ගන්නෙ right Mrs. Amansha, do you get a good night's sleep at night?
Yeah, as well. I think not much. Actually, I'm not with good sleeping schedule, but I try to do.
Okay.
Mm,
So
as I,
you sleep like a log. Yeah. As soon as you go to bed, you fall
uh,
asleep. Hmm?
I think I'm a night owl. That's the problem.
You're a night owl. Okay. You're a night owl. Okay. Okay. Then
Hmm.
I think you sleep in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Sleep in means you oversleep. If you are a night owl, you oversleep. In other words, you sleep in.
oversleep.
Okay. You oversleep. Okay.
Mm.
How to have a good sleep? Let's read this one. Mhm. Yeah, Nilanti, can you read? Senu Tisu. Can you read this paragraph?
Yes,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
believe you have to follow several rules to get a regular good night's sleep. Firstly, go to bed at the same time every night. Use a time when you normally feel tired so that you don't toss and turn. Also, make sure your bed is comfortable so that you can stretch and turn in bed. As well as that, stay away from big meals at night or try to make dinner time earlier in the evening and avoid heavy, rich foods before bed.
Okay, that's a good answer. I believe you have to follow several rules. නේද? මේක කරන්න ඕන several rules ටිකක් පිළිපදින්න ඕන. To get a regular good night's sleep. නේද? සාමාන්‍ය විධිමත් හොඳ නිින්දක් ලබා ගැනීමට. To get a regular good night's sleep. Firstly, go to bed at the same time every night. I think for some people it's very difficult. Yeah. You go to bed at the same time every night. What about Nilanti? Do you go to bed at the same time? Do you go to bed
Mm,
at the same times, Nilanti?
mm, there.
Senu?
I,
Your name is Nilanti, right?
yes, I am Nilant Tero.
Okay. Do you go to bed before 10 o'clock?
No, I go to bed 11 o'clock.
Oh, you go to bed 11 o'clock after you're putting your children to bed? Then,
Yes.
okay. Right. Firstly, you go to bed at the same time every night. Choose a time when you normally feel tired. Choose a time. तो වෙලාවත් තෝරගන්න කියලා කියන්නේ නේද? Choose a time when you normally feel tired. So that එතකොට ඒ හින්දා කියන එක අපි මේ so that කියන pattern එක අපි යොදා ගන්න ගොඩක් තැන්වලදී. So that you don't toss and turn. What's the meaning of toss and turn? හැරෙනවා ඉන්නවා උඩ නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ නිදා ගන්න බෑ කියන එක තමයි අපි කියන්නේ toss and නේද? Tossing and turning කියලා කියන්නේ. That you don't toss and turn. නේද? එතකොට මේ මහන්සි නැත්තම් ඔය ඇම්බරි කැරකි ඉන්නේ නැහැ. Also, make sure your bed is comfortable. හොඳ ඇඳක් තිබ්බේ නැත්තම් නිින්ද යන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා අපි කියනවා make sure. Make sure your bed is comfortable. ඔබේ ඇඳ බොහොම සුව පහසුයි කියලා. So that you can stretch and turn in bed. නේද? ඉක්මන නිින්ද යන්න. ඒ වගේම stretch අතපය දිග අරගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන එකක් වෙන්නට ඕන. As well as that, stay away from big meals. අන්න ලොකු ආහාර වේලක් ගන්න එකේ ඈත් වෙන්න. ඒක තමයි කියන අපි stay away. Stay away from big meals at night or try to make dinner time earlier. කලින් රාත්‍රී ආහාරය ගන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න කියලා කියනවා. In the evenings and avoid heavy බර ආහාරය. Rich foods before bed. දාගන්න කලින් බර ආහාරය එහෙම ගන්න එපා කියලා කියනවා. Right. Do you like to get up early in the morning? Abme kagen dahan. Do you like to get up early in the morning? Spriyanka Kumari. Do you like to get up early in the morning? Why?
Yes, then
Why?
my duty is 6 o'clock.
My work starts at 6
Start
o'clock.
at 6 o'clock
Starts at 6 o'clock. Yes.
because I get up early morning.
Mhm. So it is very important for me to. So it is very important for me to get up early. එනිසා මට උදේම නැගිටින එක වැදගත් වෙනවා. Yes. And who's going to read? Who's going to read? Yes, Priyanka Kumari, you can read.
Okay, Tero.
Yes, this paragraph.
You getting up early in the morning is really beneficial
Beneficial
beneficial for our health
for our
because
health.
our health because we can enjoy the fresh air in the morning.
Mhm. Besides,
Besides, we have
plenty of time
plenty of time to do some physical
for
exercises like in running and jogging
yeah,
in the morning.
like in a way, like running and jogging. Okay.
Like running and jogging in the morning.
Hmm.
I can also prepare a good dinner for the family.
Okay. Yes, getting up early in the morning is නැගිටීම. දැන් මෙතන ගත්තේ getting up කියලා ing form එක ගත්තාම නැගිටීම කියන එක ගන්න අපි. Getting up early in the morning is really beneficial. අපිට ගොඩක් වාසිය සැලසෙනවා for our health. It's too noisy out here. The sound of the drum. Um, is it too noisy, Sewandi? From my side. Sewandi? Sewandi, can you hear me?
Sorry, Tero, my connection is little bit unstable. Heavy raining my
Yeah.
area.
I
That's why
mean,
I think.
there's a procession going on. There's a procession going on. Is it too noisy? Is it too noisy? Can you hear the sounds of the drums?
No, Tero.
No? You hear only my voice? But it's totally, I'm uncomfortable here because it's too noisy. Yeah. And it's distracting me. ඒක මගේ අවධානය වෙනතකට යවනවා මේ සද්ද වැඩි නිසා. කමක් නැහැ. Okay. හොඳයි බලන්න එහෙනම් මෙන්න මේකේ තේරුම මොකක්ද කියලා. Getting up early in the morning is really beneficial. උදේ පාන්දර නැගිටීම අපේ ශරීර සෞඛ්‍යයට යහපත ගෙන දෙනවා. Beneficial නේද? ඒකේ verb එක තමයි මොකද්ද? Benefits. මේක beneficial adjective එක. Because we can enjoy the fresh air in the morning. අපිට පුළුවන් මේ උදෑසන නැවුම් වාතය. Right. Besides, we have plenty of time to do some physical exercises. ඊට අමතරව කිව්වොත් එහෙම අපිට plenty of time කියලා කියන්නේ ඕනවට වැඩි වෙලාව තිබෙනවා. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to do some physical exercises. කියන්නේ ශාරීරික ව්‍යායාම් කිරීමට මොන වගේද? Like running and jogging. In the morning, I can also prepare a good dinner for the family. ඒ වගේ උදේට මට පුළුවන් prepare කරන්න good dinner එකක් අපේ මුළු පවුලටම. Can you sleep well if you are in a noisy environment? Amasha, what do you think? Can you sleep well if you are in a noisy environment?
Yeah, I can.
You can.
Yeah, actually, I can. If I am so
Okay.
when I am so tired, I can sleep in any time, everywhere. I don't know how I do that, but I do. I can do.
Even on the couch, yeah, in front of the TV set, yeah, you get a good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's not my problem. Always I can sleep very well.
Okay. Wonderful. Yes. Okay, Amasha, you can read this paragraph.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid that at night I can't fall asleep in such a noisy place. What with barking dogs, loud neighbors, and city traffic. This is because I used to sleep in my quiet hometown when I was a kid. So sometimes I envy people who have grown
Accustomed to
to
environmental noise. Okay.
accustomed to environmental noise and can sleep well wherever they lay their head.
Okay. Well, I'm afraid. What's the meaning of I'm afraid here? මෙතන afraid කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? මෙතන කියන්නේ බයයි නෙවෙයි කනගාටුයි කියලා කියනවා නේද? Oh, well, I'm afraid. At night, I can't fall asleep in a such noisy place. ගෝසාව තියෙන තැනක නිදා ගන්න බෑ. In a place, what? With barking dogs, බල්ලු loud neighbors and city traffic, right? This is because I used to sleep in my quiet hometown. මේක සඳ කරන්නේ quiet නෙවෙයි අපි දන්නවා quiet hometown එකේ තමයි මම නිදා ගන්න පුරුදු වෙලා හිටියේ. I used to sleep in my quiet hometown when I was a kid. මම පොඩි ළමෙක් කාලේ. When I was a kid. So sometimes I envy people. What's the meaning of envy? Envy කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? අපි ඊර්ෂ්‍යා කරනවා කියන එකයි මෙතන දෙකක් ඈ මෙතන ජෙලස් එකයි මේකයි අතර වෙනස වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද අනේ මටත් එහෙම තිබ්බනම් කියලා හිතෙන්නේ අනේ මටත් එහෙම තිබ්බනම් කියලා හිතෙන්නේ නේද ඊර්ෂ්‍යාව කියන එක තා චුට්ටක් වෙනස් නේද අර මිනිස්සු දැකලා නේද මේ විදිහට මෙහෙම තියනවනේ දැන් මටත් එහෙම තිබ්බනම් කියලා හිතන එකට කියන අපි envy I envy people who have grown uh, accustomed to environmental noise. Accustomed කියලා කියන්නේ අපි හැඩ ගැහෙනවා පුරුදු වෙනවා කියන එකට තමයි කියන්නේ. Accustomed. Accustomed to environmental noise කියලා කියන්නේ මේ පරිසරයේ තියෙන ഘോഷාවට හොඳට පුරුදු වෙලා හැදිච්ච අය දැක්කහම මට ඊර්ෂ්‍යාවක් ඇති වෙනවා මටත් මෙහෙම කරන්න තිබ්බනම් කියලා හිතනවා. ඒක තමයි envy people කියලා කියන්නේ. And can sleep well. හොඳට නිදා ගන්න wherever they lay their head. ඒගොල්ලන්ට ඔළුව තියාගන්න තැනින් මේ හොඳට නිින්ද යනවා. ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ sleep well wherever they lay their head. එහෙමයි කියන්නේ. අපි ඊළඟ ටොපික් එකට යන්න. මතක තියාගන්න මෙන්න මේකේ ටොපික්ස් ඉතාම විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් තියෙනවා. pages තියෙනවා බර ගාණක්. මේක මම ඔයාලට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේ වීක් එකේදී එවෙනවා මේ ડોකියුමන්ට් එක. මේක PDF ડોකියුමන්ට් එකක්. ඒ නිසා කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ මේ PDF ડોකියුමන්ට් එක ඔයාලට මේක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ PDF ડોකියුමන්ට් එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. හොඳයි. ට්‍රී සම්බන්ධවනේ අපි යනවා ඊළඟ එකට බලන්න. අපි යනවා newspaper ගැන කතා කරන්න. Okay, newspaper ගැන මෙන්න මේවට දිය යුතු පිළිතුරු මෙන්න මේවා අපි සාකච්ඡා කරමු හොඳට. Right? Right. Right. Mrs. Gallagher, do you often read newspapers? Do you often read newspapers?
Yes, I often read newspapers whenever. Actually, I as a habit, I have no time to do. But when I have free time, I like to do this. I like to read newspapers.
දැන් ඔයා එතකොට පටන් ගත්ත විදිය වැරදි. Yes, I often read කියලා කිව්වා. දැන් ඊට පස්සේ කිව්වා when I get free time කියලා. ඒක ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ. නේද? දැන් අපි අහන්නේ do you often read newspapers? Actually, as I have a very busy schedule every day, it is quite difficult for me to read newspaper every day.
Often means in the විඩක් ලැබුණු වෙලාවකනේ. Often
Often
read.
නිතරමනේ. Often mean නිතරම.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, often mean නිතරම. Okay? I thought occasionally.
I thought
Not occasionally. Okay. I read newspapers occasionally. I occasionally read newspapers. Yeah. Nowadays, people don't.
I mean often means the hit.
Oh, I thought open means ඉඳලා හිටලා. Okay. But නිතරම කියන එක තමයි often කියන්නේ. He often read newspapers. Okay, what about Amasha? Do you often read newspapers? Do you often read newspapers, Amasha?
Yeah, I'm reading some newspaper articles, but not often. Sometimes I'm reading. I have some types to read some newspaper articles. I like some any scientific things and some any nature environments. Music wise, that's some topics I like to read. So in some choosed one, I'm reading.
Okay, so you can say, I wouldn't say I get the chance to read a newspaper very often. It's because I have to do a lot of work every day. And in those days, I was in the habit of buying a newspaper. I was in the habit of buying a newspaper. But nowadays, the people don't buy newspapers. So I read a newspaper when I go to the library. And on the weekends. Yeah. එහෙමයි කියන්නේ. බලමු මෙයාගේ උත්තරේ කොහොමද දීලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු. Right. බලන්න Mrs. Gallagher, you can read.
Not very often.
Not very often. Yeah.
Newspapers take time to get published, so they are not updated as quickly as the news on social media. Social media sites besides, I would have to go to the
kiosk
and spend money to buy newspapers.
Okay, not very often. Not very often. Do you often buy? අපිට straight answer එකක් ඕනි මෙන්න මේ සම්බන්ධව මොකක්ද කියලා. ඔන්න එයා උත්තරේ දෙනවා මොකක්ද? Not very often. Newspapers take time to get published. Newspaper එකක් ඇත්තටම කාලයක් ගත වෙනවා මේ publish කරන්න. So they are not updated as quickly as the news. So they are not updated as quickly as the news on social media site is. Social media site තියෙන වේගය තරම්ම many newspapers update වීමක් සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Newspapers take time to get published. නේද? Take time. මෙතන කාලය ගත වෙනවා. To get published. So they are not updated as quickly as the news. But as දෙකක් කියනවා. As quickly as the news on social media site says. Besides, හැරුණාම මොකද වෙන්නේ? I would have to go to the kiosk. Kiosk කියලා කියන්නේ ඉතා කොඩි කඩයක්. එහෙම නැත්නම් පත්තර විකුණන හලක්. ඒ පොඩි කඩයකට පොඩි කෑල්ලක් තියාගත්ත පත්තර විකුණන කඩයක් හෝ මොන හරි දෙයකට අපි තමයි කුඩා කඩේට අපි කියන්නේ kiosk කියලා. And spend money to buy newspaper. ඒ වගේ මුදල් පහදම් කරන්නත් වෙනවා ඒ සඳහා. දෙවෙනි එක මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? Which do you prefer, reading magazines or newspapers? Amashaගෙන්ම මං අහන්නම්. Amasha, which do you prefer, reading magazines or newspapers?
I like both. Sometimes I like to read newspaper. That's point of my view. Uh, that's depending on my mood actually.
On your mood.
Yeah,
Good. Okay.
yeah. So I like to read some magazines in evening time. It's some rainy on weather and with some coffee. I like this vibe.
Okay.
Uh,
So you prefer
in
to
some
read a
morning time,
magazine over a cup of tea. Okay.
yeah, I think it's so matching moment. Uh, some some morning times I like to read newspaper. I want some updates in society. I want to know about my country news updating. So that's why I really need to read newspapers. Yeah.
Okay. Now you can read. Yes, Amasha.
Well, if I had to choose between the two, I will probably go with reading magazines in my spare time because they are well printed and always have in-depth reporting on particular events. Whereas, newspaper always report the same news as the internet, so they now seems to be not so insensible.
Indispensable. Okay. Well, if I had to choose between the two, දෙක අතරින් දෙයක් තෝරගන්න තිබ්බනම්, if I had to choose between the two, I will probably go with reading magazines. නේද? එතන සාමාන්‍ය I will නෙවෙයි එතන I would තමයි දෙන්න ඕනි. I would කියන එක if I had to තියෙන නිසා I would probably go with reading magazines in my spare time because they are well printed and always have in-depth ගැඹුරින් තියෙනවා reporting on particular events. The magazines. For example, sports magazine. What are the other magazines you read, Amasha? On beauty culture. What else?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, politics. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't understand what you say. Can you repeat it?
Yeah. I mean, what kinds of magazines do you read?
Mm,
Sports
I
magazines?
like some about some like beauty and any some celebrity articles, any furniture like that. Actually, I like to learn about any cultural things. That's why I want to read some magazines. I like this vibe. I like to learn something new in another cultures, another countries, another country vibes. Yeah.
Okay. So, in depth reporting on particular events, whereas. What's mean of whereas? What's mean of whereas? Whereas means but. Okay? Whereas this is formal, more formal than but. Okay? But whereas newspapers always report the same news as the internet. So they now seem to be not so indispensable. නේද? ඒවා නැතුවම බැරි වගේ ස්වභාවයක් එහෙම එකක් නැහැ. නේද? Right. Next one. Number 3. What kinds of newspapers, magazine do you usually read? Mrs. Gallagher. What kinds of newspapers or magazines do you usually read? Anyway, I'm not going to ask you. Now, Mrs. Gallagher, you can read this one.
I'm more interested in newspapers that write about foreign cultures. I like to learn about their religions, customs, and the foods they eat. Occasionally, foreign news interest me too. I also really like reading scientific related news.
Okay, I'm more interested in newspapers that write about foreign cultures. වැඩියෙන් උනන්දුවක් දක්වන්නේ මොන newspapers වලටද? මෙතන තියෙනවා that write about foreign cultures. එහෙනම් මේ foreign cultures ගැන ලියවෙන newspapers ගැන තමයි මම වැඩියෙන් උනන්දුවක් දක්වන්නේ. I like to learn about their religions, customs, චාරිත්‍ර වාරිත්‍ර ගැන, and the foods they eat. ඒගොල්ලෝ කන කෑම ජාති. Occasionally ඉඳලා හිටලා foreign news interests me too. විදේශීය ප්‍රවෘත්ති වලටත් මාව උනන්දුවක් ඇති කරනවා. I also really like reading scientific related news. ඊළඟට අහනවා ඔන්න ඔයාගේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ උත්තර දුන්නොත් තමයි IELTS විභාගය හොඳට සමත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්කම වෙන්නේ. How old were you when you first started to read newspapers? Yeah, Nilanti, what do you think? How old were you? How old were you when you first started to read newspapers?
I can't remember my age.
මට මතක හැටියට කියලා කොහොමද කියන්නේ අපි? As far as I remember.
As far as I remember.
As far as I remember.
I am in 15 years old.
When I was 15 years old. නැත්නම් at the age of 15 කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? ඔන්න බලන්න මේක කියලා තියෙන හැටි. නියන්ති ඔයාම කියවන්න.
I got in the habit of
reading
newspapers when I was in high school. I was around 17 years old then. The library in my school had several kinds of newspapers and magazines. So when I had free time, I would go to read news about the latest political events, sports, and fashion news.
Okay, I got in the habit of reading newspapers. යම් කිසි පුරුද්දකට ඇති වුණා පටන් ගත්ත කෙනා අපි ගන්නවා I get in කියන. I got in the habit. I got in the habit of reading newspapers. නැත්නම් අපි හිතන I was in the habit of reading newspapers කියන එක භාවිතා කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. I was in the habit of reading newspapers. I had the habit කියන එක ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. නේද? When I was in high school එකේ කියනකොට අපි දන්නවා ද්විතීක අධ්‍යාපනයේ පටන් ගන්නකොට when I was high school I was around 17 years old then. එතකොට වයස අවුරුදු 17ක් විතර ඇති. The library in my school had several kinds of newspapers. Several kinds of newspapers තිබුණා මගේ පුස්තකාලේ and magazines. So when I had free time මට විවේක කාලයක් තියෙනකොට I would go to read newspapers. එතන I would කියන එක ගන්නවා අතීත කාලයේදී ඒ ක්‍රියාවක් සඳහන් කරලා මම මෙහෙම කරයි කියන එකට. I would go to read news about the latest political events. Political events කියන්නේ sports and fashion news. Do you think it's important to read newspapers? Why? Why not? We can give an answer. Oh, yes, I feel that is very important for me and other people to know what's happened both domestically and internationally. What's happened and what has happened. I feel that is very important for me and other people. It is very important for all the people to එහෙම අපි දාන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ මට දැනෙනවා. I feel that it's very important for me and other people to know what's happened both domestically, ගෘහස්තව නේද මේ රටේ අභ්‍යන්තරයේ සහ internationally. අන්න ඒක තමයි එතනින් කියන්නේ. හොඳයි ඊළඟ ටොපික් එකට යනවා මොකද්ද? What kinds of news is the ඊට උඩින් තියෙනවා තව. Why do you think people read newspapers? බලමු මේකට මොකද උත්තරේ ලැබිලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. Yes.
It's kind of.
Yeah. Devandi, you can read. Devandi, are you there? I think your connection is not very stable.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you read then this paragraph?
It is kind of hard to say, but people that I know tend to read political news because they are interested in what happened domestically and abroad. But maybe for other people, they just care more about sport and fashion events.
Okay. It's kind of hard. ඒක එක්තරා විදියක ටිකක් අමාරුයි. Kinder. දැන් ඔක කතාවේදී අපි කියන kinder කියලා නේද? KINDA කියන. It's kind of weird. He's a kind of weird. එක්තරා විදියක ටිකක් අමුතුයි නේද? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say. හරියටම කියන්න බෑ මොකද but people that I know tend to read political news. මම දන්න මිනිස්සු නැඹුරුතාවයක් දක්වනවා අපි. We cannot tend to read political news because they are interested in what happens domestically and abroad. මේ රටේ ඒ වගේම පිටරට මොනවද සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ කියලා. But maybe for other people, සමහරට අනිත් මිනිසුන්ට නම් they just care more about sports and fashion events. අන්න ඒවට උනන්දුවක් දක්වනවා නම්. හොඳයි. ඊළඟේ අහන්නේ මොකද්ද? ඊළඟේ අහනවා අපි what different types of newspapers are there in China? ඒක අපි China එකෙන් අහන්නේ. Do you care about the news? අපි අහලා බලමු 8 වෙනි එකේ do you care about the news? Well, I feel that newspaper publishers always try to use bold headings, attractive advertisements, and insights in the article to get the reader's attention. ඊළඟට බලමු. ඊළඟට තියෙනවා last question එක බලමු. Do you think the internet is a good way to get news? Do you think the internet is a good way to get the news? Amasha, what do you think? Amasha, are you there? Yes.
Yes, I'm here. But topic is missing.
Okay. Do you think the internet is a good way to get news?
Yeah, it's good as I think in present, it's so fast and people always with internet because all has some any smartphone in their hand. So actually so good and have some disadvantages also, but we can get fastly some news.
Okay. So yes, getting news from the internet is more popular and rather popular now. Getting news from the internet is popular now because it's very convenient to get news. Because it's very convenient to get news from the internet. Very convenient to get news from the internet via a mobile phone. Very convenient to get news from the internet via a mobile phone එකක් හරහා පහසුවෙන් ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන් නිසා. The news apps on my mobile phone usually send me the most urgent notification. So it keeps me posted minute by minute. So it keeps me posted minute by minute. The news apps on my mobile phone usually send me the most urgent notification. So it keeps me posted minute by minute. These expressions, these answers should be practiced every day because the answers are given and you have to read over and over again until you until you are able to express say those sentences without looking at them. Okay, it is very important. Right, now you practice a lot. There are a number of topics there. Now we are going to learn some vocabulary today. අද අපි මෙන්න මේ vocabulary ගොඩක් තිබෙනවා. අන්න ඒවා ටිකක් ඉගෙන ගන්නට යනවා. idioms 1 වල ඉඳලා right, daily use idioms. හොඳයි. මෙන්න මේ ටිකත් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මීට වඩා ටිකක් සරල ඒවා වගේකින් මම පටන් ගන්නම්. Useful idioms. First one, I am very busy. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? හොඳ අපි කියනවා native speakers ලා I am very busy. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? I got a lot on my plate. මගේ පිගානේ ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. I got a lot on my plate. මෙන්න මේ expressions භාවිතා කරන්න බලන්න. අපි හැමදාම ඉගෙන ගත්ත එකම දෙයට වඩා. I am very busy. I got a lot on my plate. She's very energetic. ඇය බොහෝම කාර්යසූරව ඉන්නවා. Energetic. එන අපි කියනවා she is
full of
full of
beans.
beans. She's very important. භාවිතා කරනවා. She is the big chisel. She's very intelligent. She's a smart cookie. නේද? දක්ෂ විස්කෝතුවක් නෙවෙයි. ඒක තේරුම්. දක්ෂ කෙනෙක් අය. She's very intelligent. She's a smart cookie. It's very easy. ගොඩක් lazy කියලා කියනවා. අපි කියනවා කොහොමද?
It's a piece of cake.
Piece of cake. I'm so relaxed. You know?
I'm as cool as a
I'm
cucumber.
as cool as a cucumber. I'm
Oh.
as cool as a cucumber. Cucumber කියන ඒවා පිපිඤ්ඤ කොහොමද සීතලයි. මම පිපිඤ්ඤ ගෙඩියක් වගේ සීතලයි නෙමෙයි. මම හරි relax එකේ ඉන්නේ කියන එක කියනවා. My boss went mad. එන එක කොහොමද කියන්නේ? My boss went bananas. We are similar. අපි සමානයි නම් කියන මොකද? We are two peas in a pod. We're two peas in a pod. I don't eat much. I eat like a bird. මෙන්න මේ ටික ඔක්කොම එවනවා. මම දැන් කියන්න යන්නේ හොඳට ස්ටඩි කරන්න මෙන්න මේවා. Live lessons දීලා තියෙනවා. මොනවද මේ live lessons? Okay. Yes, Mrs. Garlicky, you can read. Be kind always. නිතරම කරුණාවන්ත වන්න. Yes. Cherish family and
Be
friends.
kind. Cherish
Yeah.
family and friends.
What's the meaning of cherish?
Follow.
අර සින්දුවක් අහලා තියෙනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ? Cherish my love කියලා අහලා නැති ඔයගොල්ලෝ. මොකක්ද? කොහොම? මොකක්ද මේ cherish කියලා කියන්නේ? Cherish කියලා කියන්නේ ආදරෙන් හා ගෞරවයෙන් රැක බලා ගන්නවට තමයි cherish කියලා කියන්නේ. එහෙනම් cherish family and friends. Follow your passion.
Follow your passion.
Yeah.
Learn from your mistakes.
Follow your
Balance.
passion. අපි passion එකක් තියෙනවා. ඔයාලට උනන්දුවක් තියෙන, වමනාවක් තියෙන ඒ දෙයක් තියෙනවා නම් අන්න ඒක follow කරගෙන යන්න කියලා කියනවා අපි. Yes, next one.
Learn from your mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes. Yes.
Balance work and life.
Okay.
Stay humble.
Yeah, stay humble. නේද? proud කෙනෙක් නෙවෙයි humble කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ නිහතමානී වෙන්න නේද? Next one.
Live in the present moment.
හැමතිස්සෙම වර්තමානයේම ජීවත් වෙන්න අතීතය අනාගතේ යන්න එපා. Live in the present moment. Number 8.
Prioritize health and well-being.
Prioritize health and
well-being.
ඒ කියන්නේ priority එක දෙන්නේ ඒකේ මොකද්ද? නේද? ප්‍රමුඛත්වය ලබා දෙන්න. සෞඛ්‍යයටයි නේද? ඔබේ යහ පැවැත්මටයි. Health and well-being. Next one.
Stay true to your values.
ඔබ වටිනාකම දෙන දේවල් වලට සත්‍යතාවයෙන් යුක්තව කටයුතු කරන්න. Next one.
Make time for self-care.
Okay.
Appreciate the beauty of nature.
Appreciate නේද? අපි දන්නවා අගය කරනවට තමයි appreciate කියලා කියන්නේ. Number 12.
Keep your promises.
Keep your promises අපි දන්නවා. පොරොන්දු ඉටු කරන්න. 13.
Be patient. Good things take time.
ඉවසිලිවන්ත වන්න. හොඳ දේවල් ලැබෙන්න අපිට කාලයක් ගත වෙනවා. එහෙම තමයි. Number 14.
Don't take life too seriously.
ජීවිතේ ඔය තරම් බැරෑරුම් විදියට ගන්න එපා. ඒක තමයි අපි කියන්නේ. Number 15.
Love unconditionally.
ආදරය කරනවා නම් ඒව තියාගන්න එපා. මෙයා මෙහෙම හිටියොත් මෙහෙම කරනවා. මෙහෙම හිටියොත් මෙහෙම වෙනවා. conditionally වෙන්නේ නැහැ. unconditionally නේද? එහෙනම් සිංහලෙන් ඔකට කොහොමද කියන්නේ? එක එක මේ සීමාවකින් තොරව සීමාවල් පනවමින් නැතුව ආදරය කරන්න. Number 16.
Stay curious and open-minded.
Curious and open-minded. Curious කුතුහලයෙන් කියන අදහස වෙනවා නේද?
Take risk and step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Take risks and step out of your comfort zone. නේද? ලෝක ජීවිතේ ජයග්‍රහණයක් එහෙම ලබා ගන්න වෙනකොට අපිට ගන්න වෙනවා යම් යම් අවදානම් ගන්න වෙනවා නේද? අපේ ආරක්ෂිත zone එකෙන් කලාපෙන් අපිට එළියට යන්න අඩිය තියලා යන්න වෙනවා. Number 18.
Be honest even when it's difficult.
අමාරු වුණත් අවංක වෙන්න. අමාරු කාලෙත් දුෂ්කර කාලෙත් අවංක වෙන්න. Number 19.
You can't control everything except it.
ඒක ධර්මයේ තියෙනවා නේද? ඔබට කිසිවක් පාලනය කරන්න බෑ හැමදේම. ඔබ ලද දේ බාර ගන්න. Accept it. 20.
Surround yourself with positivity.
ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබ වටා හැමතිස්සෙම මේ සුබවාදීත්වය ඇති කරගන්න. 21.
Find joy in small moments.
හැම වෙලාවෙදීම ප්‍රීතිය කියන එක ඇති කරගන්න.
Practice mindfulness.
සතිමත් භාවය පුරුදු පුහුණු කරන්න. Practice mindfulness. 23.
Quality matters more than quantity.
හැමතිස්සේ මතක තියාගන්න ප්‍රමාණයට වඩා ගුණාත්මක භාවය තමා වැදගත් වෙන්නේ.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
මුදලින් කවදාවත් සතුට කියන එක මිලදී ගන්නට බෑ. මේ introduce yourself කියන එකත් මේකත් හොඳට ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. මෙන්න මේ ටික ඔක්කොම අපි මේ බලනවා. මෙන්න මේ වගේ තේරුම් ටික ඔයාලත් හොයන්න බලන්න. කියව බලන්න. Enough is enough. Stop it right now. This is ridiculous. ඔව්. ඒ වගේ මේකේ තේරුම් ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා. ඉස්සලම කියව ගන්න. මේක හම්බුනාට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලොත් හොයන්න. ඊට පස්සේ මම මීනින් එක වෙන දවසකත් එක්ක හොඳට කියන්නම් ඔයාලට. ඔව්. හොඳයි normal English, advanced English කියන මෙන්න මේ ටිකත් බලමු. Yes, first one. Let's meet today. එන එක කොහොමද කියන්නේ අපි? Advanced
Yeah.
English. Let's
Let's
catch up today. Let's catch up today. I'm very hungry. Advanced
I'm
English.
fine.
I'm starving. I'm very happy.
I am over the
I'm
moon.
I'm over the moon. ඔක කියන්න පුළුවන් තව ආකාර තියෙන ගොඩක්. නේද? I'm very busy. කොහොමද කියන්නේ?
I'm swamped.
I'm swamped. Okay. Next one. I'm very tired.
I am
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Sorry, I fell asleep.
Sorry, I'm not a dog.
I'm not a dog. අපි අහන are you nodding off? ඔයා නිදි කිරා වැටෙනවා. Are you nodding off? එහෙම යහන්. Next one.
It's very cold
It's
outside.
very cold outside.
It's freezing
It's
outside.
freezing outside. It's freezing outside. Next one. Good luck, bro.
Break a leg, bro.
Oh, break a leg. කකුල කඩා ගන්න කියන එක. දැන් ඔක ඇත්තටම හිතා ගන්න පුළුවන් කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක්. Break a leg, bro. මම කකුල කඩා ගන්න කිව්ව මාර මිනිස්සෙක් නේ. අපි එහෙම හිතන්නේ නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ ජය වේවා නේද? Good luck, bro. Break a leg, bro. Next one.
Stop wasting time.
Stop wasting time. Okay.
Stop faffing
Stop
around.
faffing around.
Faff. Yeah. Stop faffing around. You are so lucky.
You are
You
so
are so jammy.
You're so jammy. Keep it a secret.
keep
Keep
it
it under wraps.
under wraps.
Oh, පොතල තියාගන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Keep it under wraps. නේද? Leave me alone.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. How are you?
How is it
How's
going?
it
How's it
going?
going? It's not so difficult.
It's not
It's not
rocket science.
rocket
It's not
science.
rocket science. නේද? මේ rocket science එක ගැන නෙමෙයි මේ කියන්නේ. අපි එහෙම කියන්නේ. It's not rocket science. I'm very tired. අපි කියනවා
I am
I'm
worn
worn.
out.
I'm worn out. I'm worn out. I'm fit and healthy.
I am fit
I'm
as a
fit as
fiddle.
fiddle.
I'm fit as a fiddle. I'm fit as a fiddle. I'm a bit busy.
I'm
I
a bit
am bit
tied up.
tied
I'm a
up.
bit tied up. Very good. Are you mad?
Are you out
Are
of
you
mind?
out of mind?
Are you out of mind? නේද ඔයාගේ මොලේ ඔළුව කොහෙද මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ විකාරද ඔයාට? Are you mad? I like you a lot.
I'm so
I am
into
so
you.
into you.
Oh, I'm so into you. Into කියලා කියන්නේ අපි එන්න එහෙම උනන්දුවක් දක්වනවායි කියන එක. හොඳයි. Informal formal මෙන්න මේ වචන බලමු. කියන බලන්න. Choose නම්
To
To
select.
select.
Deal
Deal.
with,
Manage.
manage. Find out,
Discover.
discover. Free,
Release.
get,
receive.
Receive.
good,
Positive.
positive. But,
However,
seem,
appear.
here. In the end,
Finally.
Finally,
stand for
Represent.
මේ depth vocabulary කියන එක ටික බලමු අපි. First one. එහෙනම් මල මිනිහකට මොකද්ද කියන්නේ අපි?
Corpse. Corpse.
Funeral කියන්නේ ආමගුල් උත්සවය ඒකට තමයි.
Grave.
ඔව්.
Grave.
grave කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ සොහොන මේ හදලා තියන්නේ.
coffin,
Coffin කියන්නේ මිනි පෙට්ටියට හැබැයි ඇමරිකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලදී අපි කියනවා මේකට casket කියලා. Casket කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ American English වලදී. ඔබ තියාගන්න casket. Okay? Symmetry.
Cemetery.
Symmetry.
Okay. Bury කියන්නේ වලලනවා. වලලනවා. Morgue කියලා කියන්නේ ඔය ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති මේ ඔය ක්‍රිස්තියානි මෙහෙම තියෙනවා. Morgue එක. Will කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
අවසන් කැමැත්ත.
අවසන් කැමැත්ත. නේද? අවසන් කැමැත්තට තමයි will කියලා කියන්නේ. Cremation.
Cremation.
What's the meaning of cremation?
Cremation means
Cremation.
what you say?
බෞද්ධයන්ගෙන් තියෙනවද cremation? තියෙනවා. ආදාහනයට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ cremation කියලා. එතන cremation කියන්නේ ආදාහනය. එන ආදාහනගාරයට මොකද කියන්නේ? මතක තියාගන්න crematorium. Crematorium කියලා තමයි ආදාහනගාරයට කියන්නේ. Crematorium. Crematorium. Cremation. Crematorium. Obituary. Obituary notices කියලා කියන අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා. මොකක්ද?
මරණ දැන්වීම.
මරණ දැන්වීම. Obituary. Next one, wreath.
මල් වඩම.
මල්වඩ.
Hearse කියන එක ගන්නවනේ අපි හැමෝම. නේද? මේවන බාසුන හැකිනුට තමයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. ඔය එක කියලා දෙන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Stages of life බලමු. Baby. එයාට ලොකු වෙනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ?
Toddler.
Toddler. Then
Child.
child.
Teenager.
Teenager.
young
Yeah.
adult.
Young adult.
Middle-aged
Middle-aged
adult.
adults. Retired. And elderly.
Elderly. Springs, slow, loud.
ඔය ටික තමයි තියෙන්නේ ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා මේ idioms වර්ග හැම අන්න ඒවා පුළුවන් තරම් බලන්නට ඕනි අපි. හොඳයි. මම හිතන්නේ prepositional phrases වගේක් එහෙමත් ඔයගොල්ලෝට එව්වද දන්නේ මම මේවා ටිකක් group එකට දාන්නම්. මේ prepositional phrases කියන දේවලුත්
පුනරුදයුක.
study කරන්න.
Do you know your level in
Right.
පුනරුදය.
මෙන්න මේ වගේ වචන ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා.
Sovereign.
Well, number of participants 11 right now. Okay. I would like to fix an extra date for you if you are interested in, because next time I will speak to an American or an Englishman who would like to teach a lesson in this class. Which day is more convenient for you? Tuesday or Wednesday? What do you think? Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday. Tuesday sounds better. Okay. Not, I mean, around 7 o'clock.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock or 7:30 to, not 2 hours. Okay. Right. I'll send you some homework this time. Don't forget your homework. I would like to wind up the class for today. Okay. Right. Then I'll see you next time. Please work hard and have a great week. Okay. May the Triple Gem bless you. See you next time. Okay.